I'm gonna apologize to you right out of the gates. You're here now, you clicked on the video, and it's my bad. But since you're already here, let's just get through this together. Listen, this video showed up in my inbox. The purveyors of this brain-melting garbage we're about to witness is no stranger to the commentary community and YouTube at large. Troom, right?
This is the worst.
You've seen the videos about them by Danny Gonzalez and countless others. But this one just hits a little bit differently than most of their dog shit. Let's get you up to speed.
More than anything, Amelia hates criminals. She studies
Me too.
self-defense techniques all day long. Wow. If only I could fight that hard. One last time. Kaya!
Badass.
Get off my lawn.
Ugh.
She's
Incredible.
feeling fierce. There's our old friend. What's he up to? Looks like Tyler's at it again.
Looks like a...
Ouch! That hurts. Oh.
the old toy hammer to break in. Nice. Yeah.
Guys.
It's tasty.
I've got to get out of here.
Okay.
Where do you think you're going?
Love this. Little playful sexual assault taking place here.
You shouldn't have done that.
This could get ugly.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
He's so handsome. Looks like she's in love. I would go anywhere for you, honey.
Ah, yes, the classic sexual assault turned into man am I lucky because he's cute. Kind of a weird take, but certainly not surprising coming from the most abhorrent piece of shit content farm on all of YouTube. If you know about Troom, you know that they have a network, a large network of channels that is very highly produced. It's run out of this like Russian content farm, and they get billions and billions of views by like chopping up, repurposing their content and creating these absurd skits that I think are geared towards children, but I don't even know kids dumb enough to watch this shit. Like, I don't know who it's geared toward, but it somehow works on YouTube.
You live here now. Wow. He already brought me to his place. Now that was rude. Stay quiet and I'll keep you alive. And this is just to be safe. In case you didn't know, I kidnapped you.
Listen, sweetheart, I know you're busy ogling over this beautiful silver chain and my bulging pecs coming out of this black tank, but I want to remind you, you're kidnapped. I'm gonna murder you after I take advantage of you. Just want to let you know, I know your little hearts in your eyes because I'm hot, but it's gonna get gross. Like, you're gonna get dismembered. It's gonna be really ugly.
Here I come. Abracadabra. That was too easy. Magic outside of Hogwarts. Go back to the radiator. I won't put up with shenanigans. You're like Houdini. And don't you dare touch my thing.
I know it's been said a billion times, I'm sure, but it's almost as if the narrator is hired specifically to make me want to rope myself. There's no better analogy of hell for me than being stuck in a locked room with no windows and just having this narrator's voice blasted over a loudspeaker in perpetuity forever. No crueler eternity could exist. Thank God there's only a few minutes going on here, but there's a lot of these videos online.
I'm watching you. Pew, pew.
Pew, pew.
Harper,
The sound effects are top tier.
Those aren't toys. What a troublemaker. Maybe you shouldn't do this? That's
The Metal
better.
Gear Solid
Now
alert
you're
sound
not
effect.
going anywhere.
Nice bind.
And this is
First
for
we bind,
soundproofing.
then we duct tape, then we torture, then we kill. For what it's worth, this is an offshoot channel of Troom. It's called Troom Wow. Their thumbnail game is world class as far as creating eye-grabbing thumbnails, as you can see. It's the exact same channel as Troom, just a different channel, like uploading the same shit. There's also Troom Select,
There's nothing on TV.
which I think is, again, the exact same thing. This one's got 10 million. Their main channel is over 20 million. I mean, they just harvest so many fucking views online because these Russians have figured out how to make the worst possible content imaginable, but optimize it so perfectly for YouTube that there's no chance it's not going to get billions of views. It's impressive and infuriating at the same time, quite frankly.
Let's see if they meet my demands. We're all set. If you want
yes,
Amelia
the
back,
ransom letter.
give me the money. I just have to find an envelope.
Listen, Amelia's not trying to get back.
Wow.
Amelia's
What's
trying to
this?
smash, dude.
Wow, a secret message. I think I'll edit it a bit. That's it, a wedding invitation. This is going to be great. Oops.
Nice.
That's the groom.
The old falling in love with your
honey.
kidnapper.
Don't forget to send the invitation to my mom. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
It's quite the steampunk
That's
look he's got
it.
going on.
No turning back. Hey, what's going on here? Here I am, my love. Your bride. Who is there? Surprise! We got your invitation. This is great.
A good way to make a serious topic like kidnapping and Stockholm Syndrome a little more lighthearted is just to add like 100,000 like cartoon child sound effects. Don't let a single scene go by without a quick or a
Congratulations, kid. Good choice. I can't believe it. I'm getting married. Ah! Will someone please explain what's going on here? You're the one who sent us this. We're getting married. Give me
classic stage 5 clinger. Listen, my man in the black tank here, all he wanted to do was like just a little bit of kidnapping, torture, kill, maybe some SA mixed in there. And he bit off way more than he could chew. Did not know he got a clinger. Next thing he knows, he takes 1 second to step outside of the room to find like a nice bone saw, comes back, he's getting married. I tell you, these women, they really know how to rope in the boys, don't they? God, I mean, just leave it to women to ruin a good kidnapping and make it all about, when are we gonna get married, sweetheart? No, married, I got a wedding dress. You know what I mean? Jesus, you can't do anything these days.
a kiss. That's enough. All guests out. The wedding is off. This isn't how kidnapping victims should act.
Listen, this is not how kidnapping victims should act. You should be terrified. That's how I get off. I need tears and horror in your eyes. Here you are falling in love with me. I can't help the fact that I'm an Adonis with bulging beautiful pecs and this wonderful black tank top, and I have this tight little high and tight haircut. Okay, but I need a little bit of anguish and hopelessness out of you if I'm gonna actually get my rocks off.
Happily ever after. Oh, what a day. Time to freshen up.
I just don't even know
Here.
what's happening anymore. Now they're in a house
Tyler left his
and
mask.
she's
I love you,
huffing the
Amelia.
mask.
I'll leave you a love note.
It's
That's
just so...
better. Who's the coolest? This will remind him of me.
It's just so egregious. Like, who is coming up with these ideas and making this?
Why is there a hole in here? A heart? I know who did this.
Previous to the last 2 weeks, the Troom network of channels is single-handedly the worst thing to ever come out of Russia. Recently, they've kind of usurped that with some other news going on right now. But Troom has held the title for quite some time.
Hello, my love. Run, Amelia, run! Amelia is beginning to get used to her new life. I'm so hungry. Tyler, wake up. Who's there? Hey, you scared me. Here's
That's
your
right.
breakfast. That's it? You eat that dry cookie yourself. What's wrong now?
I don't know that I can...
want normal food. All right.
I'm just gonna
That's the last straw.
skip ahead because Tyler's about to freak out. He can't believe that she's so in love. Oh, God.
Tyler, you are a real breadwinner, Mr. Oven Mitt. Will
She
you
went from
help me?
kidnapped victim to
Oops,
stay-at-home
look
wife.
at This is delicious, but that's not all. Bread. Thanks for your help, Mr. Oven Mitt. I'm going to make such a great meal. Tyler will fall in love with me right away. I just wish I could
Nice.
cook.
Sweet chili, eggs, cream.
Ingredients need to be mixed, and now I have to fry it all up. Your food is so
Like, these sets are beautiful, right? Like, they really do. I gotta give it to them. They build beautiful sets. I would love to see like a legitimate, entertaining, fun show on a set like this instead of this complete fucking Hiroshima level radiation bullshit. Deadass, I think I get blood clots in my brain when I subject myself to this. I try not to do it very often, but this one just struck me as a little bit more aggressive than the usual Troom. I'm gonna keep skipping ahead because I can't really do it anymore. Oh, now,
on, Tyler. Open
oh, that's right. Now he gets kidnapped and she's force feeding him. She's gonna Hansel and Gretel that shit to get back at him. Man, the twists.
Strawberry together. Looks like we're going to need a lockpick. Hey,
Now they're
you,
Bonnie and Clyde?
closer. Finally, a kiss. Aha! There's the stiletto. It worked.
Sorry, there's the stiletto? Did they just get the translation wrong? He pulled like a hair clip out of her hair?
A kiss. Aha! There's the stiletto. It
and called it a stiletto? Correct me if I'm wrong, but a stiletto is like a pump, like a high heel, right? Not a hair clip. I might be missing something.
Later.
Well, look who's the idiot now. A stiletto is really a slender dagger with a blade thick in proportion to its breadth. So I hate that my initial reaction was to pair the word stiletto with a high heel, but I don't know, maybe I'm just a closeted gay and I don't know it yet. Who knows?
Be quiet,
Damn Russians.
Amelia. Don't move. This is a robbery. Whoa. We're going on a trip. Where's the money? In the box. Who's that? Hiya. Hey, ladies. How about some friendly selfies?
Little quick selfie.
And one more. Tyler seems to be in his element. How
Yeah,
about I take a picture of us?
I can't do it.
What were you thinking?
We're gonna just call it here.
Ma'am, don't even think about calling.
What? How do they end it? Okay.
Police! Everybody freeze!
Oh no, they're gonna get caught. Bonnie and Clyde.
They couldn't have gotten far. Wait, Mr. Policeman! Please, arrest me! I confess to all my crimes. Well, all right.
Wow.
Let's go to the station. Where are you going, my love? Oh, man. He didn't say whether he wants to marry me or not.
Wow. I mean, just leave it to a man to get purposely arrested to avoid commitment.
Did you like our new video? Do you think Amelia will get her kidnapper to fall in love with her? Tell us what you think.
I'm sorry, are they planning on a follow-up to
Give
this?
us a like, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell so you don't miss new funny stories on Troom. Wow!
So I've convinced myself, for the sake of my own mental health and humanity, that there is no particular demographic that they're making these videos for. I refuse to believe that there's people out there that consume this content unironically. Yet their channels have tens, millions, 10, 20, 30, 40 million subscribers combined. So people are watching this shit and clicking subscribe. If it's kids, I don't know. It seems a little weird to market like Stockholm Syndrome and trivializing kidnapping and turning it into that's weird to market that to kids, especially when that's a serious problem. In the US maybe, but I think more so worldwide in other countries, like kidnapping's no joke, dude. Trafficking, all of these things are serious business around the world, and to trivialize it like this is very weird if you're marketing it to children. I find it horrifying that this video is not only considered but allowed in YouTube's terms of service. This is a very clear case of glorifying kidnapping, and specifically Stockholm Syndrome, a very serious condition that in no way should be taken lightly, especially to a demographic of kids who are impressionable and common victims for kidnapping. For the kids out there, don't watch this. It's bad for you and teaches you bad things. Kidnapping isn't funny and will never be. For some reason, this type of content is these weird topics, subject matters that are kind of packaged up as cute little kids videos are promoted and get billions of views. Meanwhile, I recently said too many fucks in my video last week and got demonetized and throttled. The internet is so fucking weird, man. Troom will make $1 million from making dog shit like this and promoting this weird psyop to young kids about Stockholm Syndrome and be monetized, and it's fine. And then I have to every week decide if I have to censor certain words in order to make a living. Just being myself. It's a very strange fucking phenomenon. And I'm totally fine. I'm not complaining, but it's such a strange dynamic. I think about family vlogging channels too, like the Ace family and some of these other families that are family friendly in theory, but under the surface, they're perpetuating and kind of broadcasting this unhealthy lifestyle to millions of people around the world that are getting this distorted view of what it really is like to be in a relationship, like couples prank channels, or to have a family, family vlogging channels that are just so fucking contrived and bullshit. And that shit is eaten up and they make billions of dollars doing it because it's packaged in a way that's family friendly. Whereas if you flip the coin and you're just a normal person that's trying to be authentic and not, and I say tie a bow on everything, you get fucked because you say the wrong word or something. Don't romanticize getting kidnapped ever, especially when your viewers are mostly kids. Kids are being targets to kidnapping. You're showing them that it's not so bad, but it's horrible. Don't do this shit. Well, we've seen some negative reactions, but not everyone feels the same way. In fact, our friend Brown Barbie here says, I love it so much. Who the fuck is this person? I want to meet this person in real life and just get a look inside of their brain at how they could possibly watch a video like this and have the fucking audacity to go to the comments and say that I love this. This is a great video. This is fun. It was amazing. Please make part 2. Chinwate says, I love it. Unless these are fucking bots, like, which wouldn't surprise me, I want to die. Like, I refuse to believe we are part of a world where people can watch this fucking nonsense and be pleased by it. Enough so that they go down to the comments and say, yes, I love this. Please make a part 2. I won't fucking have it. This cannot be real life. Anyways, fuck Troom and all of their network of channels for creating this mind-numbing drivel. Fuck Russia for being the host of the content farm that puts out this bullshit. And for, you know, going to war. They can all suck my ass. Hip thrust that motherfucking like button for me, though. That'd be great. I'm out. Sorry to bring you into this, but I had to do it. This shit sucks. Troom can suck a dick. Peace.